That's my song. Hi, everybody. My name is G Brown. G Brown, the lifestyle changer. And I am a certified nutritionist and living proof that the way you eat can rewrite your story. For years, I thought I was just tired. I thought this was what aging is about. As you get older, you embrace your body breaking down. But what it was, I was addicted to the very foods that was killing my energy.
I'm Robyn Heron, and I am your carnivorous grandma. I am your carnivore coach and also certified in nutrition and your mindset mentor. I teach women how to heal their bodies and retrain their minds to stop craving what's destroying them. Stop craving what's destroying you. Today, we're delving into something that people rarely connect: the legal drugs. I'm talking about the illegal drugs and the legal drugs, right? Talking about poppy plant, the coca leaf, marijuana, and their lookalike drugs, sugar, wheat, caffeine, sodas. They all trigger the same brain chemistry that keeps people hooked.
So before you say, I could never quit sugar, stick around because by the end of this episode, you'll see exactly why it feels so hard. And I'm telling you now, I feel duped. I feel, you ever like really find something out and it's like, "Oh, they've been tricking me all this time." That's how I feel. So together, we're going to learn how to break free. Robyn, let's start by talking about what actually makes a substance addictive, huh? And why these everyday foods fit that description. Go ahead, girl, tell us.
All right. So typically, when we hear the word drug, we either think of an illegal substance or a pharmaceutical, right? But it's not about the legality of a substance, but how a substance actually affects your brain that matters. So we know that the poppy plant produces opiates. We know that the coca leaf becomes cocaine and that the marijuana plant has THC. All three of those flood the brain with dopamine, which is our feel good neurotransmitter. And it's the thing that says, I need more of that.
Mhm.
Now, when we look at sugar, and we're not only talking about the white stuff that we pour out of the jar, the stuff you're putting in your coffee. We're not just talking about that, but all the different things that are sugar. When you eat sugar, your brain releases the same dopamine surge that you used to get when you used to smoke, right? With the nicotine. It releases that same dopamine surge that you would get if you were to take an illegal drug. And um and so what you feel when you eat that sugar is you feel happy. You feel rewarded. You feel satisfied until the sugar crash happens. I was just talking to somebody today about the fact that they would not want to give up their sugar. I'm going to just call it
Mhm.
sugar broadly because it makes them happy. And so, if you're a person that's like, I will never give it up because I want to be happy, then you know that you have this sugar addiction. So you feel rewarded,
Mhm.
happy, satisfied until it wears off. Then you got to get another hit, right? Then you crave it again and you got to get some more. That is a cycle of addiction. Another one that does the same thing is caffeine. It uses a different pathway and it blocks adenosine, which is a chemical that tells your brain that you're tired. That's why your morning coffee feels like energy, but it's really false stimulation. And what about wheat? So, have we ever thought about the fact that wheat is highly addictive? It's a silent one, but gluten breaks down into compounds that are called exorphins, which actually bind to your opioid receptors. The exorphins are like opiates. That's why bread is so good and we love it so much, right? It binds to your opioid receptors in your brain, the same kind of receptors that morphine uses. So that's why people say, don't take my bread, or I would never give up my bread. I can never give it up. And that's why when they bring those doggone bread rolls to the table at the Texas Roadhouse, everybody's digging in. You're eating 3, 4, 5 rolls. Come on now. That's too much, but you get and still you're getting that drug in. You're getting that drug in. Right? So it's not just a habit. It really is chemistry. It really is your brain chemistry. You're getting a feel good hormone every time that you eat this stuff. So yes, food can be a drug, and it is a drug. And it alters your mood, it creates dependency, and punishes you when you try to stop. So G, walk people through what happens when they finally decide to stop, because detoxing from these foods can feel just like coming off of a hard drug.
That's the part that's kind of difficult for people to even understand, because you think of a crackhead and stuff. It's like, that's not me. Think of how many times you laid in that bed and you thought of something. There was some leftovers and you like, nope, I'm not getting up. I'm not going in there. I'm not. How many of us, listen, how many of us thought of something and the grocery store is right there, or you end up calling somebody on your way home, stop off and give me a Pepsi and some chips. Now you have people running errands. That's like calling a drug man and say, could you swing by with a nickel bag? I don't even know what it's called now. Okay. I'm just saying, back in my day, it was a nickel bag. It might be $1, a 5. I don't know. I really, really don't. Okay. I know. I don't know what it is, but I'm
Oh my
just saying.
gosh.
So watch this here. When people get cut off of sugar, first of all, a lot of times people can't do what we do because they almost feel like they dying. It's like, girl, I ain't never felt this bad. It's the same thing. How many of us seen Diana Ross and Lady Things, all what they went through? It's the same thing. Different levels, same devil. They sell you the product and then charge you for the cure. Okay? In your head, listen, your head is pounding. It's like, listen, I haven't had my cup of coffee yet. Because we say coffee, it's like it's acceptable. But what if you say, look, I ain't smoked a joint yet. You just got to give me a moment. You people be clutching their pearls. What? It's the same thing. That's the part that's getting you. It is the same thing. Your head can pound, your mood tanks. And look, you could be mad at the world. It's like, listen, we call it hangry. Because you hungry and now you feel angry. No, that sugar and stuff is dropping. And now all of a sudden, look, they even got a commercial with the person eat the little, what is, and then they turn into the person.
So you guys, I think that G is having a little bit of technical difficulty. You know that she's on the ship, so we're having a little bit of a glitchiness going on over here.
Oh my God, I'm hating it. Do y'all still don't see me?
We hear you.
Oh, okay. So just listen. Hopefully I got a cute face because I really want y'all to hear this. When I found out that this is what they are doing, that angered me. It really did, because you are giving me something without my knowledge of it. You didn't say ahead of time that, listen, this is going to become you don't sit and charge me for the cure failure. Your body's going through a detox. I want to talk withdrawal symptoms when you quit sugar, wheat, caffeine, any of those. It's headaches and nausea. Your brain is recalibrating its dopamine and blood sugar levels. Fatigue and body aches. You're switching from sugar fuel to a new fat fuel. Your cells are learning to burn clean again. Irritability and mood swings. Your body misses that dopamine rush. So you feel cranky, anxious. It's like, look, today is not a good day. Don't bother me today. I'm on a new diet. We've said that. cravings, restlessness. Those urges aren't hunger. It's chemical withdrawals. Listen to me. It's chemical withdrawals. Hang in there. Hang in there. The brain fog, disruption, your hormones, all they're doing is readjusting. Clarity returns once your system stabilizes. I'm telling you. So stop being mean to the crackhead because you won too. Your crack is just different. You are in the same boat. Here's the good news. This phase doesn't last. Within 1 or 2 weeks, your energy starts back to climb, your mental clarity returns, and your mood gets steady. When you're detoxing, remember the pain means progress. Your body is fighting for freedom. Don't stop in the middle of healing, okay? And so hopefully that did come across to you guys, because once you understand what's happening, you can handle it. It's like, okay, I know I'm gonna have a headache for 2 days. Drink. Robyn is getting ready to give you some things to walk through how to actually break that addiction and stay focused.
All right.
Go
So
ahead, Robyn.
what we really want to do is we want to get freedom from food addiction. So there's no doubt that the food is highly addictive, right? So we really want to be strategic about how to get free, right? And if you guys watch me, you know that I always say the only cure for addiction is abstinence. That is my personal opinion. I think you have to abstain. So go cold turkey. Cut the sugar out, because sugar doesn't respond to moderation. The more you keep putting it in, the more you're going to keep on desiring it. You're going to keep on craving it. So one bite keeps the loop alive. So go ahead and go cold turkey. Hydrate deeply. So we talked a little bit about all those issues, all of that, the brain fog and you feel sick and you got a headache and you feel tired and fatigued and all of those things. That is called keto flu, right? So we're getting into ketosis because we're eliminating carbohydrates and sugar. And so being hydrated is a main factor. You really need to get your electrolytes in. And also the detox is releasing toxins. Your body is releasing a bunch of stuff out through urination.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to make sure that you get your water and you want to get electrolytes. And we're going to flush those toxins out. What
That's it.
about fat? So we have been taught that fat is dangerous for us and fat is going to make you fat. And that is just a flat out lie, right? So make sure that you're getting enough fat. The interesting thing that is people ask me about this all the time, like, why would I eat more fat when I have fat on my body, right? But for some reason, eating more animal fat will allow your body to release fat. It's totally counterintuitive, counter to what we've been taught, but eating enough real fat. Now, I personally cannot eat a lot of butter, but some people can. You see Bella from the Steak and Butter Gal, she is very thin and trim, and she eats a stick of butter every single day. I can't do that. But what I can do, and I know what G does, is she eats a big old bowl of fat, I think twice a day. Oh my gosh, on the ship, they're making her a big bowl of fat, and she's eating that. And she is a tiny little thing. She's tiny. So butter, tallow, and animal fat stabilize your hormones and eliminate cravings. Fat is very, very satiating. So, that's something that you need to do. Replace the routine. So if coffee was your comfort, switch the ritual. Y'all know I'm still drinking coffee. But I'm going to say, get you some bone broth. Drink that. I know that G drinks broth every day. There's a couple other people who have found that they had some challenges and issues with coffee in our group, and they are switching over to bone broth instead. So it's really, really good. It's very nourishing, or sparkling water is great. So you might want to get rid of coffee. It is highly addictive, y'all. It is. It just is a fact that it is. Rest and reflection. So your body's detoxing, but your emotions are too. We eat emotionally all the time. From a small child, when you're happy, you get a treat. When you're sad, you get a treat. Everything is tied to emotions. So and your emotions will be detoxing. Your emotions, you might go through, feeling sad, feeling lost of the fact that you can't eat sugar, or that you're not eating sugar, you're choosing not to eat sugar anymore. So take time to journal, pray, think about it, sit with your emotions. And we have been smoothing our emotions over with food long enough. So this is a spiritual thing as well as a physical thing. So after a few weeks, you're going to notice the calm energy replaces the chaos. If you had food noise and you were constantly racing about food and dwelling on food, pretty soon you're going to realize in just a very short time that, hey, that's not a natural state of being for me. My mind is calming. Your mood will lift, your inflammation goes down. I think inflammation goes down so fast. And your sleep will improve, your brain fog goes away, and that is what healing feels like. So, G, not to tell your business, but you shared with us about being on Percocet for 3 years. You've lived this food and drug transformation. Take us home with how life feels on the other side of withdrawal from food as a drug. You're on mute, or we cannot hear you.
Well, I'm really gonna get this together. Thank you for that. And I'm transparent, guys. I really am. A lot of times when I'm on here, I show you before and after pictures. Hold on, because here's me and my husband, because I want you to know, yes, I was chubby. Yes, that's my biggest over here. I was a vegan. There I am as carnivore. We got before and afters, Frederick and I. So I am very, very, very transparent with that. Even to the point where I was showing Robyn, these are some of our prior illnesses. And once again, I thought this was it. This was the future. This meant that uh, you're starting to get older and life seems to be coming to an end. And she's telling the truth. In one of my illnesses with the bulging disc in my back, not only was I getting back injections, I was placed on Percocets, the high dose, for 3 years. I received 120 Percocets a month, not for the year, a month, to take 4 high dose a day. I and look, that my system was so used to it. I drove a car. Did nobody. You see how I'm acting right now? That's how I was then too. You didn't even know. It's not like I was sitting somewhere not. No, it's the same way when you finish eating food. Don't nobody know you on no sugar high. Possibly because you might be super nice. How many people pat their feet and they're eating something, and they got a little dance with it because it's tasting so good to your system?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that it's a drug. And so I kept seeing these commercials about messing my liver up and stuff like that. So of course I went and had all these tests done. They say, no, nothing's going on with your liver. All is well. Here's another prescription. Now, 3 days, I was gone. I left that alone. I had to pace. So it wasn't like I went through this. I went through that off of food. That was like the big thing. I was a big food manipulator. You said we're gonna do a 7 day cleanse. Come on, we can do 7 day cleanse. I jumped on every bandwagon because my body's falling apart. My
Mm-hmm.
mind is still young. I want to get out and do some things. I don't see a future with this. I look at people, I don't want a cane. Shoot, I thought I was cute. Did you not see me? Hold on, girl, look here. Y'all is tripping. Look at them girls in the middle. Baby, I was dressed cute. I was not ready for a decline. Look, I'm not casket ready. I don't want that. I want to live. Once I made it through that detox and that to the point, We started a YouTube channel. Why do you think you see me every week? Why do you think I'm on a ship? Why I'm not out there enjoying myself? I'm in here trying to tell you because this is real. Aren't you tired of being in a pain body? Aren't you tired of prescriptions? Aren't you tired of side effects? Aren't you tired of dry eye, dry mouth? Hmm? Aren't you tired of that? Can't do this right here. Aches and pains. No, wait a minute. Hold on. Knowing that when you go to get up, this was me. Ooh, hold on. No, tired of all of that. I come in here, Robyn and I, to share this, and I hope I ain't glitching right now because I am so serious over this. Once you make it through the detox, this is the thing that we're always championing. I put the Hey Sister Girl group. That's a free book on a free group on Facebook. Post in there all the time to encourage you. We have a paid group as well. That's the one that we go in with our intentions. Listen, women, we're crying. It's like today is really hard. Hang in there, sis. Listen, you this, that, and the other. Come on, cabbage soup diet, egg diet. Like I say, the smoothie, going vegan, eating only fish, eating some. It was one stupid diet I was doing. I think one day I had to eat like 10 bananas. I'm willing to try anything. But you didn't know you were going right back to the dope man when you went to Walmart shopping center. You didn't know that. You didn't know that the foods and stuff that you're getting ready to get is getting ready to put you right back in there. Listen to marshmallows on top of sweet potatoes with sugar in the sweet potato. What? That was like how they do on the show. Put some cocaine, take a drink, and then smoke some weed. The same thing. The exact same thing. That's illegal. Who told you it was illegal? Because they couldn't make money off of you. Okay. I realized how much control all those foods had over me. Now I eat real food. She telling you, honey, is there some in here? Oh, I ain't put them in on your side. My bacon and eggs, listen, I eat 6 pork sausage links. They bring me anywhere from 10 to 15 slices of bacon. I bring boiled eggs back to the room just in case I want to snack later. And I only eat the egg yolks. And she's telling the truth. I don't drink coffee. I drink broth that I have electrolytes and butter in. I eat a bowl of fat every evening. Every evening.
And it
Every
looked
evening.
good too.
And it tastes good too, girl. Ooh. So, with that being said, my energy is stable. I get up every morning. My watch is on the thing. I think I'm already at 17,000 steps for the day. Before 8 a.m., I have at least 11,000 steps in because, see, I get up excited about me. I get up and it's like that life that I to live because I'm old enough to do it now. I can. And I'm not on a cane. I'm not on a walker. I'm not on any medication at all. So that whole list that I was showing you, gone. So if you listen and you are scared to start, hold on. We put something else. Robyn and I, we put something else here. Let me just see. Right here. There it is.
Yep.
That's like your starter thing. Okay. We'll
Take
leave
a
it up there just
screenshot.
for a few. Yep. Pause it. Get your little screenshot. Hold on. Let me remove that for a moment so you can see that. Your health is now. You cannot keep, and I know you ain't talking about Thanksgiving because half of us ain't got no money to even buy it. Come on now. You have to put you first. What kind of grandmother are you sitting in a chair? You can't get outside and play with them grandbabies. You half the time don't want to watch them because you can't chase up after them. If they come, you need the rest of the cousins and all that other so they can watch each other. When's the last time you took them to the park and you actually played with them? When last time you turned around and showed them how to do kickball, huh? What about Foursquare? Huh? What about playing jacks on the floor? Huh? You can't even get on the floor. That's what you want your grandchildren to remember you as? I'm on the basketball court with mine. Now, I might not have made the basket, but doggone it, I'm out there. So listen, hear me. You're not broken. They gave you drugs without your knowledge, and you were wondering why they taste so good. How many of mine used to be it was Pepsi, then it went to Sierra Mist. Oh my God. Ooh, come on, pull over. I gotta get one. You come on out of the store with it. That bag of chips, all of those different things. It was just legal dope man houses all around the grocery stores. You have to choose the right thing. Okay?
Right.
It's your body. It will reward you with peace, clarity, and health that you even forgot you were capable of. You could not have told me I'll be turning 62 feeling this good.
I
What?
know that's right.
You
Yeah.
could not have told me that. And in the group, I'm listening to women that's getting ready to make that change from 49 to 50 and 59 to 60. And they're like, I'm taking control this time. I'm not turning back. And we in there, we adjusting each other's crowns. We holding each other up. You tell me that's what you're going to do, I'm going to hold you to it. So that is a group. It's down in the description. You can join the Marco Polo group. It's 66 cents a day that will change your life. I'll put this back up just in case you want to come into the Hey Sister Girl group. Yep, that's the free Facebook group. Um, what you want to add, Robyn? Because they should share this episode. Yeah.
Yes. So I just want to say that if you need a little bit more support than what G is actually talking about, I launched my coaching practice. I'm here to hold your hand,
Wait,
walk with you through this
I
journey,
want to hold your
and
hand.
make sure that you are successful as much as I can. So, those community pieces are huge, but you also get individual sessions with me. You get you get your labs assessed. We're going to work through it and create a plan that's specific to you and your goals. We're going to talk about your why, all of the things to help you to do this. You can do this.
Yeah, you
um,
can.
it just takes a little bit of courage to buck the system, right? We are truly, truly addicted to this food, and it's a huge problem. And so we need to learn some abstinence. Go ahead and answer the question, G.
I'm going to answer that. So when I get on the ship, I have a letter for my cabin steward, I have a letter for the chef, and I have one for my waiter. And because I've been on the ship so much, I can tell you whatever day it is, what food I'm going to have. And so it's like that. And it's on there to boil a leg or thigh or both and serve the broth to me in the morning. And they have to, because it's a ship, there's no leftovers. They have to prepare it fresh every morning. And I tell them I'll be walking in at 8 a.m. And then they know to have that prepared for me. They bring it in that hot kettle, and and I also had put 5 packs of butter, pats, whatever they call, in my coffee cup. I was looking because I've actually taken in my thermal and filled it up that I can sip it throughout the day as well if I want something. Everything that I want as a carnivore is on this ship. Everything from serving me the fat, my letter to the chef. I said, I know you use margarine in the back. Do not use margarine on my food. Don't use any seed oils. You can utilize these things. And I want zero seasoning, none, because I have my Redmond salt that I bring. I have a blue bag hanging up there at the door. That's what I walk out with. It has my electrolytes in it. It even has some apple cider vinegar in it because I like to settle my stomach even prior to my eating and stuff. And I've done a lot before I sit at that table. Robyn, she knows my thing is you need to earn that meal. So whatever it is that you did, you've been fasting all night. Now you get up and operate off of an empty stomach and make room for this next meal. You don't keep going to put gas in your car. You got to burn some fuel. And so I'm a big advocate for that as well. And I believe that I eat more on the ship than I would at home. I know that I do. Somebody's cooking. Come on now. Shoot.
Well,
They
I will say
cooking and I'm
this
eating.
though. If you are, if you're on a ship, okay, that's great. Somebody else is going to make it for you, but you can making chicken broth is so easy. If you
Do it
have an
at night in
instant
a crock
pot,
pot.
crock pot, if you have put it on the stove, you can boil it. It's so good. It's perfect. So, matter of fact, I just roasted some chicken. I'm like, okay, all the juice that came off that chicken is going to work with me tomorrow, and I'm gonna have that chicken broth. So,
Yeah.
it's real easy to make. Real easy to make. So, I think that's it.
That is it, honey. That is it. If y'all want to see us after, I'm telling you, the Facebook group, but you really, okay, don't try and join Marco Polo if you don't want to see what I look like first thing in the morning, okay? Because I come in raw. I'm just saying. Yes. So the hair could be looking like this.
She looks just as beautiful in the morning as she does right now. So, come on.
She my friend. And I had to pay her to say that. But listen, in there, no, it is. This. I need for you to see the inside of the person. If you feel that listening to a woman be vulnerable about what she's standing in that day, then that would not be the group for you. If you're not in a position to actually share, we have like we from a headache to fatigue. We help you break down, okay, what is it that you've had? You analyze it. You are now learning how to take care of you. If I turn around and have a headache, then I'm like, hold up. Did I take something yesterday? Did I try something? What about my water? So you start analyzing it, not running to a doctor for them to give you a prescription because you say, oh, I'm a little nauseated. Here a pill. Oh, my head hurt. Here a pill. Oh, I got dry eye. Here's some drops.
Right.
No, none of that. We are truly learning to take care of our bodies through the proper food to eat and movement. Let me see. Did I put that one in here? Oh, wait, yeah. Let me just show this one. Let me show this one that I had made. Hold on, hold on. There you go. 20% movement, but it's 80% food. That was me prior to carnivore. I had got sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I said, okay, I want to do more with my life. I want to travel. I don't want to sit on the plane and the armrest is pressing and I get up with almost bruises on my side because my whole body then pressed into the arm of the chair. I don't want that where you turn around and have to ask for an extender or you thankful that you were able to put that buckle on, but you got this much rope at the end or seatbelt at the end. That's not the life I wanted. That's not the life you want. But the thought of climbing that mountain, of becoming drug free, that's too much for you. But that's where Robyn and I come in. Robyn will sit down and break all that stuff, and then after she do all of that, and you come on in the group and you get me. And don't come in and not really want this for yourself. We looking for the people that's sick and tired of being sick and tired, that is sick and tired that every time you go to the doctor, there's another drug that they're trying to give you. And after you took your drugs for 3 months, you got to come back in to get a refill. They don't want to just give it to you. No, I need to check your blood pressure. No,
Well, they don't want
that's
went
why I
from
need.
one blood pressure medicine to two blood pressure medicine to three blood pressure medicine. Instead of you healing, you just keep increasing the dosage of these medicines that do not have healing in them, where your body can actually heal itself.
There you go. We will see
Yeah.
you guys next week.
All right, you guys.
I
See
want
you
to do it.
later. Bye.